Bob.
Bringing that in inside. Now, because I think there are places that we never lost the water. Ourselves are informative and educated. No drama here.
Stop talking about it.
I think I have 2 pictures in here for tonight. I got a real neat story to tell you now. It is the legend of the Screaming Lady on Lovis Cove, right here in Marblehead, Massachusetts. This is the exact location of where the supposed woman was brought, murdered, raped, and her fingers cut off, all for an emerald ring. It was in the late 1600s when there was a Spanish, beautiful vessel right out here in the harbor. But the problem is it was just a little bit too close, and a pirate ship overtook it and killed everyone on board. Except for one woman, and that was very brief. And like I told you in the beginning, they took the woman to this cove here. They raped her, they tortured her, they cut off her fingers, all for the sake of an emerald ring. Well, I gotta tell you something, I have a problem with that story. In all logical sense, if you're a pirate and there's a boat in the harbor, you've already killed all the people on the boat, what in the world would you be bringing a woman here to rape her? You would have got her on the boat or brought her on your own pirate ship. What I believe happened was quite simple. The woman saw everybody getting murdered, and she decided to jump overboard and swim for her life. Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Now, the pirates, on the other hand, saw her go. They got into the canoes, or rowboats, and they were in hot pursuit of her. Now, if you take a look behind us, these houses are from the late 1600s. If she had totally made it onshore with enough lead time, she would have hid in one of these houses. What they needed to do was to grab her and kill her immediately. It had nothing to do with the ring. They did not want to be ratted out for who they were. They needed to catch her, they needed to kill her, and just luckily, they got the ring as a prize. Now, people all around here heard her screams. Do you think anybody came out of their houses? Not one man, woman, or child to help this helpless victim of brutality. They heard her screams of help. Please, mercy, please, Lord Jesus, save me. No one heard her. She died here. Where's her body? No one knows. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to come back here tonight, and I'm going to call this woman out of the water. I want her to talk to me. I want her to communicate with me. I want to know what happened. Let's make contact. We're back here at Lovis Cove, and I'm here with Heather Tobin. She's a radio host of Into the Mystic. You know, this girl has 42 million viewers on that station alone. I mean, this is insane. She's a psychic medium, and she's here to present her impressions of the area and what happened at the time this particular woman, British woman, was murdered. What do you feel? What are your impressions before I do the investigation?
Well, first of all, Cece, what I'm picking up immediately is a sadness that sort of emanates. And this is a place of great tragedy, you know, from many, many eons before as well, Native American as well. So you have a lot. There is sadness I am picking up, definitely. As far as spirits go, too, multiple. Not only her, but many more. But I do feel her spirit strongly here as well. And it's one of sadness and one of needing to be recognized. That this is where she died. Yeah, that this is where she died. And that she wants to be recognized because of such a terrible thing she endured.
Right. What's really surprised me, Heather, was the area is so small now, but you can still see where the actual cove was. And it was a tiny area that, and I think you saw the beginning, I believe she swam out of the water. Had she been able to get to a house, because they're all around here, I think she would have been able to find safety.
There's no question. There's no question. It was an act of absolute, resolute desperation to get onto shore.
Right.
And that she very much wanted to live.
Yeah, well, hey, Heather, I'm going to do the investigation.
Right.
And then let's hope that I can contact her. And maybe we can give her a little bit of comfort just knowing that we validated her existence.
Sounds like a great plan.
Okay, great, Heather.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Cece.
We're back in Lovis Cove. We are right here. It's high tide. I didn't think it was going to come in as fast, but it did. So you're going to hear the waves, but that's okay. What I want to do is make contact with the British woman that was so brutally murdered here in this small cove. I'm going to spray with white sage, and what that does is it calms the area down. These techniques are not something that I made up. They have been used for thousands of years by Native Americans to calm the area down, the spiritual plane down. What I like to do is I like to use it to calm the spiritual plane down, but also it creates an even playing field. So the dead and the living spheres can cross. Hey, it works for me. I wish you no harm. I'd like you to come forward. I want to communicate with you. I want to take pictures of you. I want you to come out and touch me. I want you to tell me the story, exactly what happened to you on that fateful night when the pirates took you here. Or, better yet, when you swam for your life. That smells so nice, even blended with the sea air. I'm going to start off by taking some photographs. Definitely felt something over there. Let me just take another picture. Very interesting. It's like the patterns move. Not so sure you can see this. Wow.
No, it's not in
No,
focus.
but you know what? If you didn't know any better, that rock looks like it's got two eyes right there and a nose. Isn't that
You can
strange?
somewhat see it from here.
Very interesting. I'm going to take another picture towards the water. Nope, the camera's not working. Now it's working. Nothing. Very, very dark. An EMF meter, electric magnetic field meter. And I'm trying to measure some energy patterns. But you know what? You got to remember, we have naturally occurring energy patterns through our atmosphere every day that ebb and flow and can turn devices like this on all by themselves. The short trick is to ask the spirits to light it up by itself. If there's anyone here, can you light up the EMF meter? If there's anyone here, can you light up the EMF meter? Like a little hit here or there, not much. Let's see if we get an EVP. To the British woman that was buried here or died here, can you say something? Are there any spirits here tonight?
To the British woman that was buried here or died here, can you say something?
No, I don't hear anything.
Are there any spirits here tonight?
Let me try again. Can you see me standing here? I want you to come to me and make a sound. If you can see me, make a sound, please.
Can you see me standing here? I want you to come to me and make a sound. If you can see me, make a sound, please.
I'm going to play that back. What you're going to hear right at the end before it shuts off is almost like a gulping for air of sorts. Maybe it was her last breath she took. But listen up.
Can you see me standing here? I want you to come to me and make a sound. If you can see me, make a sound, please.
Did you hear that, Bob?
Kind of.
Kind of a, you know what?
Harder to hear the second time
It's
around.
kind of hard with, you know, the waves going, but we'll up the volume. That's the only thing we do. And we'll play it back in the evidence, and let's see if we have anything there. At this time, with the waves being this way, and the restaurant full of people, it's hard to hear the EVPs. It's hard to get a lot of, you know, information because there's just so many people around. What I'm going to do is conclude it with a dowsing rod session to see if indeed we can make contact that way. To the British woman that lost her life here, if your spirit is still here, can you move the dowsing rods? She's still here. If you are suffering, open the dowsing rods. You know you're at peace now. No one can harm you. If you feel you're not at peace, please open the dowsing rods and show me so I can heal you. Do you need me to bless you and heal you? If you do, open the dowsing rods. I honor and respect that. Where are you right now? Where did you come from? In which direction did you come from? Can you point in that direction for me? Point in the direction in which you came. Where did you come from when you came to me when I called you? Where did you come from? Keep it going. Keep it going. Where did you come from? They're both moving now.
Yes.
Out in the harbor. Where the boat she was on before it was captured by the pirates, I'm assuming. Are you happy at sea? If you're happy at sea, can you close the dowsing rods and then I may go? If you're happy, please close the dowsing rods. You see, many times we like to interpret for the spirits. We may think everybody needs a healing or every spirit needs to be saved. That's not necessarily true. She may have come to terms with her death and the realization that she's happy just the way she is. She pointed to the direction of the pirate ships and the Spanish ship in which she came here on. She doesn't seem to want to cross over or be blessed. She seems content and happy. These dowsing rods were directed by her energy, just like they've been used for thousands of years to detect other elements. This is Cece Carole. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
And now it's time for the evidence. In this first clip, I was taking photographs, and when I looked at it, it appeared to be a face on a rock. Take a look at this.
Definitely felt something over there. Wow.
No, it's not in
No,
focus.
but you know what? If you didn't know any better, that rock looks like it's got two eyes right there and a nose. Isn't that
You can
strange?
somewhat see it from here.
Here's that same picture stilled for a moment. Take a look at it. It really does look like a face. And here to compare is the original JPEG from the camera shot. It looks like a face to me. I'd like to know what you think. CeCeTheHuntress@yahoo.com. In this next piece of evidence, I could almost hear a gulping sound as I played back my EVP. Quite incredible given the fact that she could have been gulping for her last breath of air. And in fact, I think I said that right in the video clip, so why don't you check that out?
Can you see me standing here? I want you to come to me and make a sound. If you can see me, make a sound, please.
I'm going to play that back. What you're going to hear right at the end before it shuts off is almost like a gulping for air of sorts. Maybe it was her last breath
Interesting.
she took. But listen up.
Can you see me standing here? I want you to come to me and make a sound. If you can see me, make a sound, please.
Did you hear that, Bob?
Kind of.
Kind of a, you know what?
Harder to hear the second time
It's
around.
kind of hard with, you know, the waves going, but we'll up the volume. That's the only thing we do. And we'll play it back in the evidence, and let's see if we have anything there.
Dowsing rods are always great if you can get a response on command. I asked a series of simple questions and received my responses. Take a look at this.
To the British woman that lost her life here, If your spirit is still here, can you move the dowsing rods? She's still here.
Now in this clip with the dowsing rods, I asked the question if you were suffering. And the dowsing rods did not move, meaning to me that she was not suffering in the least. Watch this.
If you are suffering, open the dowsing rods. You know you're at peace now. No one can harm you. If you feel you're not at peace, please open the dowsing rods and show me so I can heal you.
And again with this question, I asked if she wanted me to bless or heal her. And the response was a negative. They didn't move at all. Very, very interesting. They said she was a proper British woman, so she had to have a religious background of sorts. But maybe not. A lot of this stuff is based on legend and rumor and hearsay. We're not really sure who this woman was, and she could have been of the belief system that blessing and healing was not necessary. Take a look at this.
Do you need me to bless you and heal you? If you do, open the dowsing rods. I honor and respect that.
Now this is very interesting. I asked where she was, the spirit of this British woman, or woman in general. Where are you? And she pointed in the direction of the harbor where the pirate ships were.
Where are you right now? Where did you come from? In which direction did you come from? Can you point in that direction for me? Point in the direction in which you came. Where did you come from when you came to me when I called you? Where did you come from? Keep it going. Keep it going. Where did you come from? They're both moving now. Out in the harbor. Where the boat she was on before it was captured by the pirates, I'm assuming.
Now I asked her a simple question at the end. Was she happy at sea? By the results of the dowsing rod session, you'll clearly see that she was.
Are you happy at sea? If you're happy at sea, can you close the dowsing rods and then I may go? If you're happy, please close the dowsing rods.
When dealing with the paranormal, whether it's conducting EVP sessions, EMF meter sessions, ghost box sessions, dowsing rod sessions, we never are sure at the answers that we're going to receive. And some of the answers are quite unexpected, as you've seen with this dowsing rod session. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you again next week. Bye-bye.
Remember this position, Bob.
Bringing my human side and the ghost. I think we're places that can never lost the dark. Our shows are informative and educational. No drama here.
Stop talking about it.
I think I have 2 pictures in here for tonight.
Hello, I'm Heather Tobin, and we're here in Marblehead, Massachusetts, standing at Old Burial Hill, one of America's most haunted graveyards.
I'm Cece Carole, and we're in the Old Burial Hill Burial Ground in Marblehead, Massachusetts from 1638.
In 1629, the town of Marblehead was just a little fishing village. It wasn't established until 1649, 20 years later.
Marblehead was established by the fishermen's strong, self-sustaining wives. Marblehead fishermen were also known for the great big fish stories that they told. Always not truthful. And we all know the truth sometimes falls in the middle.
Now, the truth may lie in the middle. However, it is the legends and myths that give this town its rich history.
And one of those legends is the notorious witch of Marblehead, Mammy Red.
Now, Mammy Red was notorious in Marblehead for being a bit of a sour old lady.
Like a crotchety old woman?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I do know those types.
I do too. Go figure. 300 years later.
You know, I had heard that she would take sweet cream butter and make it curdle, along with milk. She'd do the same thing with milk as well. And she lived here, and she would screech out to the neighbors, cursing their children, and some of the women even believed she caused death to their kids.
Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, given the fact that Salem, Massachusetts was just a ferry away,
That's right.
unfortunately, it caught wind of her story that she was not very nice.
So you got these two girls out of Salem, you know, accusing Mammy Red, which they called her,
Yeah.
of all of these horrible crimes. These girls didn't even know her.
They'd never seen her.
Never saw her at all, and that's the sad thing about it. When you're looking at witchcraft and you're looking at all these trials, there were other people. We had Wizard Diamond here
Yes, we did.
in the time of the witchcraft trials. He also had a daughter, Moll Pitcher.
Yes.
I did not see any of those people accused of witchcraft.
No, they were not. In fact, although they were feared in Marblehead for what they did, sorcery, which was still believed to be of the devil, I believe that she was scapegoated because she was not liked.
Yes, I agree too. And the thing with Wizard Diamond and his daughter Moll Pitcher, they served royalty would come to see them.
Yes.
They had governors, they had presidents, they had senators, congressmen coming, and local people in the area to get their fortunes told.
Yes.
Now, who's going to say that they're witches? They're not going to.
No.
They wanted to keep them for that. So you got a crotchety old woman accused of witchcraft, but you got the other ones because they're good for the government. They keep going. You know, that sounds like today's politics sometimes.
It does. It ties right
Doesn't it?
in. It is. It ties
Well,
in.
tonight we're going to come back here and we are going to try to communicate with Mammy Red. Let's make contact.
I'm doing an investigation here now at Old Burial Hill because we are trying to make contact with Mammy Red. Mammy Red, if you are here, we are using dowsing rods to sense her presence. Please make these rods move, Mammy, if you are around. Ooh. Oh, wow. These definitely just moved on their own. They're moving again. Getting very strongly that she is here. Mammy, are you here with us? Very strongly that she is here. Definitely sensing that we do have some spiritual activity here on Old Burial Hill with Mammy Red. This is the place where her house would have been where she lived. It would make sense that she would very possibly be making contact with us right now.
And now I'm going to do an EVP session. I like to spray with white sage. What that does is it calms the area down. It also lets the living and the dead planes cross. I like to contact Mammy Red. I wish you no harm, Mammy Red. I want you to come forward and talk to us and touch us and communicate to us. We bid you no harm. You are free here with us. We want to validate you. I say this in your precious name. Amen. Mammy Red, can you hear me? Mammy Red, please make a sound for us. I know that you're here because you made the dowsing rods move. You can also make a sound for us right now. Make a sound right now.
Mammy Red? Can you hear me? Mammy Red, please make a sound for us. I know that you're here because you made the dowsing rods move. You can also make a sound for us right now. Make a sound right now.
Remember this position, Bob.
Here's my human song. Now, goes to. I take you to places that you never want to go. My shows are informative and educational. No drama here.
Stop talking about it.
I think I have 2 pictures in here for tonight.
I can hear you call. I'm here to help you all. They call me the hot crazy sea. I wanna help you be free. I can hear you call. I'm here to help you all. They call me the hot crazy sea. I wanna help you be free.
Okay, ready? Fix your hair. We're at the Temple Mountain ski area that borders Sharon, New Hampshire, and Temple, New Hampshire, sort of like near Peterborough on Route 101. They say that there are granite chairs up on the peak, right below Holt Peak there, that have spiritual energy. And I'm going to go up there to see if we can actually find it and explore and then come back live. But this is an absolutely beautiful mountain range. I used to ski here when I was a kid. Temple Mountain Ski Area first opened its doors in 1938, but it closed in 2001. And the Wampac Trail, which we're on right now, is part of this mountain range and also extends across the tree, is 21 miles long. It is exactly from the parking lot down here up to the top of Temple Mountain, which we're going, is about 3.5 miles. To look for different types of rock formations, we're looking for these living room type furniture, pieces of granite that are just in the woods, according to a book that I read, which was published this fall, about some haunted trails in New Hampshire. So let's see if the book is accurate. Let's try to find these granite outcroppings of chairs which are supposedly haunted with spirit energy. Don't know what kind, but I'm willing to find out. We have a bit of a discrepancy in this chick's book that I copied some pages out of, looking for the granite lawn furniture, like it's not here. But the one thing she was accurate on are these rock formations called cairns, C-A-I-R-N-S, cairns, I believe. And what that really means is they're man-made boundary markers that for trails or lot lines. And a lot of people, especially the friends of this Wampak Trail, they thought it maybe had to do with the Druids. Now the Druids were from the Gaul region, which was from Western Europe, and also part of the Celtic culture. As far as I'm concerned, well, actually, Google it if you want to. There's really no evidence, contemporary evidence, that the Druids were here. So I think this is more like a common sense boundary marker, whether it was Indians or farmers, to mark their property. As far as the lawn furniture, the inconsistencies are, and I hate to pick people's things apart, but you know, when you spend 4 hours coming out here in a heat like this, trying to find some lawn chairs that have spiritual entities on them, you know, I'm kind of surprised somebody would print that. But nonetheless, sweetheart, if you're watching this, you know how to get a hold of me. You know who I am. Please do that and hand take me up to the granite chairs. In the meantime, I can't find them. And the discrepancies are, you look at these cairns and they point to the direction of the chairs. Well, we came across 5 of them on the trail on the way up here, and we're right below Helt Peak, as it's specified. There are no lawn chairs. We've asked joggers and people climbing these trails, and they've never heard of it. I've skied this area for many years and trailed this area as well. Never heard of it. So that's why I was fascinated to want to come up here. The other thing is there's supposedly this bench, a dedication bench, and maybe it's over by that area, she says. But she also says that these somehow over time have turned into the lawn furniture. Well, there are 5 piles and none of them look like lawn furniture, and even off the trail they're not here. But I will say one thing for this area, is that this area is filled with some kind of spiritual energy. You can feel it. Now, it could have to do with maybe the Abenaki Indians or the Pennacook Indians that were prevalent out in this area. They were part of the Algonquin tribe, and they extended down into Massachusetts and up towards Concord, New Hampshire, off the Merrimack River. I do feel spiritual energy here without a doubt. So what we're going to do is hunker down. We're going to camp out till it gets nighttime, and we are going to do our paranormal investigation. So I'm going to come back live. In the meantime, I'm going to have a drink and take a rest. And can you give me the water?
You hear that?
Yeah, I did hear it. Listen, we're live here on Temple Mountain, but we're having a major problem. We've encountered some kind of animal here. Did you hear that, Laurel?
I don't want to think about it, okay? It could be freaking...
We think it's a bear. Didn't want to leave you hanging, but we're just going to sit here for a bit. Maybe it'll go away. We can start the show. See if you get it with your camera.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. See if you get it with your camera. See if you get it with your... Do you hear it? Come on, back up.
I don't hear anything.
I got the
Holy...
bass.
I thought I felt something.
What?
I don't know. Oh, what a great idea. Let's go on a mountain in the middle of the night, in the middle of fucking nowhere. No one's gonna hear us scream.
Unbelievable. Listen, you know what? Why don't we,
We're in the middle of nowhere. Haunted
Come on.
hills here. What the hell is this?
Come on. Let's go. All right, let's back up slow and see if we can get out of here. It's there. But I saw it. Put the camera there. Did you see it?
I'm not seeing it.
You don't see it? I just saw something move.
What the was that? What the was that?
Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. Give me the camera. We're getting the hell out of here. Let's go. Hey, listen, we're on our way out, and I'll see you next week. Shit.
Now, the Temple Mountain findings are really peculiar. As you've seen, there was an animal in the woods. It was a rather large animal. I first thought, well, gosh, maybe it's a squirrel or a skunk or a raccoon. But no, indeed, it was a very large animal. We could see a shadowy thing going. It was not a coyote because I think they're afraid and they run. So I really think it was a bear, and we didn't want to tangle with that, so therefore we left. Anything can happen when you're filming live. That's the real cool thing about it, because you know what? You can't fake it when it's live. This is CC Carole. See you on another adventure.
I can hear you call. I'm here to help you all. They call me the heart crazy sea. I wanna help you be free. I can hear you call. I'm here to help you all. They call me the heart crazy sea. I wanna help you be free.
What a long day. That was way too long. What do you think? Think this,
I don't, you know what,
place is really
Christy?
haunted?
I'm kind of creeped. I don't like stuff like this. I mean, there's just so much to it. That princess chick, Princess Carole in there, in that ghost room.
Oh, don't get freaked.
No, but really, I mean, I got goosebumps just even thinking about
You
it.
know what? They probably say that kind of stuff just to rent out the rooms.
No, I believe there's something to it, though. I really believe there's something to it. Come on.
You need to
why
relax
don't
and
you
go to
come
bed.
in my room?
No.
Please.
No.
Why not?
You go there, I'll go here. If you need me, just go.
No.
Let's-
Oh, come on.
No.
Christy,
really,
please, no, don't.
no.
Okay. Open your room. What are you doing?
Stop!
Open the door, Christy. See, you should just stay in my room anyways.
Go to bed. Good night. She is such a scaredy cat.
Christy.
Yeah, whatever. This my little darling. I told you Mama would sneak you in. Here. You play, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scare Auntie Cece. First, Mommy's going to go get in her jammies. Shh.
I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this place at all.
I'm not taking any chances around this place. Yeah, this'll protect me. Probably the first time anyone's ever used this Bible.
She's getting me so creeped. I can't stand it. Oh, there's a ghost in here. There's a ghost in here. What's that? I'm telling you, I gotta go get Christy. I gotta get her.
sweet Lord. The rumors about ghosts in this place are true?
You look like the creature from the Green Lagoon. Chrissy, there's a ghost. I heard something. Oh, you're nuts. Yeah, you believe it too. You have a closet in your room. I'm taking precautions. No, come on. Listen, no, you have to come with me. Please. No, Chrissy, I'm staying right here with my Bible. No, I don't believe you. No, I'm not
You know what? I'm calling the hotel security. I'm calling them.
Do whatever you gotta do. Hello? 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 Quick, there's no down soon. There's no down. The ghost isn't here. The ghost is here. The ghost. The ghost. I'm out of here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I'm not going anywhere. No. Please. No. Oh, wait. I'm giving you one more chance. Please come with me. No. Please. I'm just so scared. Oh, come on. Oh, but Chrissy, but there's something out. I'm gonna go for help. This place is haunted. I shouldn't stay here alone. Cece?
Sweet Lord, get me through this night and I'll never drink again.